What up, my guys? Welcome to another show, man. Late night NBA talk with Jay. I don't think that I'm gonna be able to do a show tomorrow. I mean, I'm gonna have my laptop with me. I'll do my best. I might get to the hotel and see what's going on because I know that line's gonna be moving. I'm not about to go through every game. I gotta try and get some sleep or try to get about 4 hours of sleep real quick, man, before my daughter gets up, man. But it's all love. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Coming off a nice day, but that doesn't matter. I'm not worried about what happened today. I don't want to come on here and be happy. I want to come on here and be focused and ready for the next day, my guys. Noticing the patterns, trusting our instincts, trusting ourselves as well, man. We're staying calculated, making calculated decisions. We're not regretting anything, my guys. We're not regretting any plays that we're making. Hope everybody has a great day. I hope everybody's having a good time. Make sure you go download the Action Network app, at least just to help me out. Go download the Action Network app. September, you still gonna come through. Okay. All right. I like it. I like it, September. I appreciate it. I appreciate you coming through. I hope you're doing well. Everybody in the chat, though, man. Everybody in the chat. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. You see what I'm saying? Let's get this cash, man. I'm gonna go through 3 games because I can't go through all this shit, man. She funny. She really is funny as hell, man. But she's a good lady there, man. But I'm gonna go through 3 games, man. 3 looks that I like on tomorrow's card. 3 games that spoke to me. You see what I'm saying? That I feel is right within my instincts. There's a ton of fucking games. I'm not going through all of them right now. I'm gonna go through, and we got a lot of injury implications on them as well. I'm gonna try to do a show tomorrow when I land in Vegas. I'm gonna try to do a show when I get to the telly. You see what I'm saying? But let's get straight to it here, man. It's all business here on the show, my guys. Let's get over here to the streets of Philly in this one, man. We eating Philly cheesesteaks. Not today, man. Sixers land 8 at the house versus the Atlanta Hawks. And I'm gonna tell you now. Now, I was wondering why this line is going up. Trae Young is questionable in this game, and I don't give a damn. I don't give a fuck if he plays or not. He does have an illness. I have seen the Hawks play well with or without him. They've lost 4 straight versus the 76ers. 0-4 ATS as well. The Hawks are low-key on a slide right now. I think they're finna break out of this funk, man. I wouldn't be a bit surprised if they shocked the world and beat and shocked everybody in this game and won outright. Now the Hawks, they had came off 5 straight road games, played some tough teams. They played the Celtics, they played the Cavs, they beat the Spurs by 2, then they lost versus the Bucks. So they were playing some tough teams. Then they came home versus the Nets. The Nets were turned up for that game. I had kind of found out that Mikal Bridges, and I think it was one more player, they had never won in Atlanta. So they were turned up for that spot. And we know coming off 5-game road trip, 1 game at the house, then heading back on the road, it's a horrible game. It's a horrible spot. They do have the Nuggets on deck, but they'll have a couple days off in between that game. But let's look at the Sixers, though. They've been traveling everywhere, and I kind of said that. Well, that's why I didn't want to take them versus the Wizards. They had a game at the house versus the Celtics. They went on the road for 2 games, back at the house for 1 game, on the road 2 games. 1 game back at the house, then a 3-game road trip, and now they come back towards the house as well in this one. I don't like this spot for the Sixers. I don't think they should be laying 8 points. This is one of the luckiest teams in the NBA. And what do you want to do? What do you need? What is the main one of the main ingredients when you're going up against the Sixers? You need somebody to bang with Joel Embiid. The Hawks have 2 of them, Clint Capella and Okongwu coming off the bench here. Obviously, I'd like for Trae Young to be out, but I'll be honest, I'm probably going to wait till the last minute to bet this one because if he's in, it'll probably go down to 7. But if he's out, this shit's going to go up to 10, 10 and a half. And I ain't going to even lie. I'd like for him to be out because then the Sixers probably won't take the game as serious. I don't care if Trae Young is in or out. I'm taking the Hawks in this one. I got the Sox on. I think this is a good spot for them to turn up. They're only 1-9 against the spread over the last 10 games. They hadn't been playing good basketball. In this particular spot, coming off that tough loss versus the Nets, which Trae Young feel like he got fouled in that last play. I think the Hawks come to play in this game. I'm gonna fly with the Hawks in this one, man. We're gonna soar in the air with the Hawks. I like the Hawks here plus the 8. I hadn't bet it yet. Just keeping it real with y'all. Obviously, I mean, I think that I might wake up and even see 8.5 or 9. I think they can keep this game within 4 or 5, if not win this game outright. Sixers just been traveling all over the place, my guys. I don't like this spot for them, and the Hawks can match up really well with them, whether Trae Young is in there or not. They can have Bogdanovich step in there. Still got guys like Sadiq Bey, DeAndre Hunter. They got defenders. They got the offense to keep up with the Sixers. I like the Hawks here plus the points. Many people probably not going to like this spot. You see what I'm saying? But I like the Hawks in this particular game. This is a game that spoke to me. You see what I'm saying? And I'm trusting my instincts, and I won't regret regardless of what happens in this game, my guys. Let's go over here to the streets of Miami in this one, man. We got the Heat getting a point at the house versus the Cleveland Cavaliers, and this revenge game, Jay, coming out full effect in this one. I'll be honest, this line should flip back to Miami Heat. I think it opened like Heat -1. Then it flipped towards the Cavs. Remember, Bam Adebayo was out for the last 2 games. They knew that he was going to be out. He's had a ton of time off though. He's had what? So let me see. When was the last time he played? Last time he played was on November 30th. So he's had damn near a week off. I want Bam Adebayo to get ruled in. He's going to be a little he's going to be rested, but he's also going to be a little rusty. And what happens when these NBA players don't play an NBA game for a week? They run out of gas in the fourth quarter. But let's not even look at that. First off, the Cavs have been balling. They're 7-3 straight up in their last 10 games. Actually 8-3 in their last 11 games. See what I'm saying? Everybody was on the Magic in the last game. Cavs went out there and smacked them up. This is a major revenge spot, guys. Last time they faced off in Cleveland, the Heat absolutely smoked them. I'm talking about 129-96. They hurt the Cavs' feelings in there, man. And there was no Bam Adebayo in that game. I know that the Heat can ball. But I think so. Let me see. So yeah, Donovan Mitchell sat that game out, man. If I'm not mistaken, it was a back-to-back as well for the Cavs, man. Let me just see real quick. I know that that was a back-to-back. That was a road home back-to-back. They came off a big win versus the Philadelphia 76ers. Let me see, because they were 8-point underdogs. So that means they didn't have somebody in that game. They didn't have Donovan Mitchell in that game either. So it was a back-to-back for the Cavs in that particular spot. Road home back-to-back. They came home. The Heat absolutely smoked them. Now with equal rest, and the Cavs got their full squad back, some tells me that Donovan Mitchell comes to ball out here in Miami, guys. So I do like the Cavs in this one. This is one I'm going to wait on, because when Bam Adebayo gets ruled in, it might even move to Heat to -2. The Heat got some ballers. Hawkins, you know what I'm saying, Kyle Lowry, all that good stuff. They got ballers over there, but this is a spot that I feel like they drop the Cavs. I mean, they got to come to play here because they can be bullshitting sometimes, but this is a spot I feel like the Cavs remember that 33-point loss. I think they're going to remember that shit, man. They're going to say, you know what, we owe y'all one, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's to that point of the season where these revenge spots are going to hold some weight. So Cavs laying one now. If Bam Adebayo is ruled out, then obviously it'll go up for the Cavs. But I think he should be back into this one. But let's be smart about it. Especially like we like the Cavs to win the game, and it's gonna move to Heat -2. We can get plus money on the money line. See what I'm saying? So I'm letting you know the spot here, in my opinion, is Cavs, but I'm gonna wait. Let's see if Bam gets ruled in. It's gonna move to Heat -2 or at least -1, and then that's when I'll hop on the Cavs in this one, man. So I like the Cavs in this spot. This is a particular game where I think that it's a little bit smarter to wait, and you'll get the best value, my guys. Last game up, well, not the last game, but it's the last one I'm going through tonight, man. I'll go through all of them tomorrow, but we got the Spurs getting 2.5 at the house versus the Chicago Bulls. The Spurs have lost 13 straight games. I'll let you guys in on a little secret. I know it's easy to continue fading the team full game wise, but guess what? The Spurs ball out at the house, and they also they ball out in the first half at the house, my guys. Let me just see what they are at the house in the first half, man. Let me just see, because I mean I don't even need to write notes down lately, man, because I kind of just been going with my intuition, my guys. But let me just see real quick what the Spurs are first half at the house. Let's see real quick. The San Antonio Spurs are 7-3 against the spread at the house in the first half. And so I just, like I'm saying, so with these NBA games, when you have a team that's on a long losing streak, that doesn't mean that they're going to win the game. They're still motivated to win the game. They don't want to lose forever. But if you're going to come out and try to have the energy, it has to be to the start of the game. And we know the Spurs always ball out first quarter, first half. They went to Minnesota and had the lead at the half versus the Minnesota Timberwolves. I know the Bulls been balling. They're 3-0 straight up and against the spread last 3. All of those games were at the house, though. Now they come on the road. They might win this game, even though I still lean the Spurs in the full game, to be honest with you. But I feel like this is a spot where the Spurs in the first half come out with emphasis. Pop finally listened to me. He must have watched the show. I told him, bench Sochan's ass, man. Bench his ass and get an actual point guard in there. They got Vassell running the point guard, and I think it's going to work wonders for the Spurs here. Sochan kind of got his feelings hurt, which is good because now he can come off the bench and do well, but he should not be the starting point guard. He finally listened to me. think the Spurs in the first half is the right side in this game, my guys. So there's 3 looks for me. Obviously, I can't bet Spurs first half yet. I can't bet. I'm not gonna bet Cavs yet because I think Bam Adebayo's ruled in, and I'll get a better line. And then the Hawks. I'd be honest. I'd still take Hawks +8 right now. But if I do think that we wake up in the morning and more people see, oh, Trae Young questionable, which could be some injury report manipulation, a little illness. I tried to look at them on Instagram and see if he was see if he went on a plane with them. They didn't show his picture. They didn't show him. So I'm not even sure if he traveled with the team, but I'll be honest. I don't care what happens. DeJounte Murray turns up even more when Trae Young isn't out there. And they still have the defenders, and they got enough offense to stay with the Sixers here. 8 points is too many. It's too many, my guys. If Trae Young's out, we'll get 10.5, and I still like the Hawks. I'm not scared, my guys. I will not regret any one of these plays. So those are 3 games that are speaking to me, speaking to my instincts that I could take and wouldn't regret them no matter what happens. Be honest, I see him 3-0, man. So I'm finna get out of here, man. I gotta at least try to get some sleep. But y'all give me some questions on any game, and I'll try to give me some questions on any game, and I'll try to answer them real quick because I mean I got looks on everything. It's just I didn't feel like breaking down this whole fucking card right now, man. My guy says, Jay, I took your recommendation from what you said during your previous video and download the Action Network app and hit 2 parlays on my first attempt. I will be using this app from now on. I'm just saying, man, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. What's up, Robert? He says that he's from Canada. I appreciate you, my brother. Let everybody know about the show, man. Let them know about the show. Heavy bet on Spurs team total over 111.5. I'm not going to be the one to talk you off, Alfonso. My guy says, Real DJ X, appreciate you for coming a member. He said, I like the Spurs and over full game. I can't talk you off as well, man. Who says he's out tomorrow? No Bam. Who says that? Who says that, my guys? I don't know. Take them shades off, Jiminy Crickets. We got another troll in here. What you want to see my eyes or what? You want to see my eyes? You think I'm fucking high or something? I'm wearing these fucking glasses until we lose, and I'm gonna wear them again, motherfucker. Now, how about that? What's the deal with Zion? Man doesn't like he wants to play ball anymore. He went to Vegas, man. Have you ever been to Vegas? Did you watch the video? I told you that he was a little too happy to get over there. My guy went over there and had some fun. Zion went over there and had some fun. But any questions, guys? Any questions before I get out of here? So he says, bookies buying Xmas for us. That's a fact. That's a fact right there, man. My guy coming from the streets of Cleveland. Suns money line. There's no Kevin Durant. There's no Grayson Allen as well. I don't know. I wouldn't bet him. You know what I would bet knowing? Devin Booker over his points and assists. That's what I would bet. I think either they win or lose, Booker's going fucking crazy. No Bill, no Durant. Booker's going crazy tomorrow, even if they lose to the Kings. I can't say I don't know if I would bet. I don't know if I would bet him without Durant and Grayson Allen, to be honest with you, man. But that's a tough game because we know the Kings probably gonna be pissed off coming off getting the game where they got smacked up versus the Pelicans. I don't know about that one, to be honest with you. I would take Devin Booker over his points and assists before I would take Suns on the money line. Celtics versus Knicks. It's a tough one, bro. I lean towards the Celtics. I heard Jaylen Brown say, we lost the game versus the tournament, but now we get the encore in Boston, and that tells me that they're probably a little pissed. I know that the Knicks can hang with them, and they can match up well with them. I don't want to lay the 7 with the Celtics, but I do think they're coming home a little pissed. I do think so, the way that they lost versus the Pacers there. You see what I'm saying? So slight lean to the Celtics, but that's a tricky game. That's a tricky game right there. Thunder versus Warriors. I don't want to fuck with that game, man. I'm not laying points with the Thunder right now. I'm telling you that. I'm looking for spots to fade the Thunder. Ever since the Giddey news came out, first off, my homeboy hit me up and he said he'd been taking Giddey under his props and he's 4-0 so far since that news came out about him. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to lay points with the Thunder. They are a better team than the Warriors. The Warriors do have double revenge, though. They've lost the last 2 versus the Thunder here. So the Warriors could possibly turn up in this particular spot. Me personally, I've been looking for spots to fade the Thunder. So I lean Warriors there. I lean Warriors, my guys. Toronto, yeah, I can't talk you off. They're going up against the Hornets team. The Raptors, I don't want to lay points with them on the road. It's a lot of funky games tomorrow. So I don't want to lay the points with the Raptors on the road, but they're definitely much better than the Hornets there. Let me just look at it real quick. And you kind of losing some value because the line opened up at 2.5, if I believe, 2.5 or 3, and then it went up to 4.5, my guys. Raptors have owned them 8-2 straight up last 10 games. What they're 6-1 against the spread last 7. Hornets finally starting to come back down to earth like I thought they would without LaMelo Ball. It's a funky matchup. I don't feel that good laying points with the Raptors on the road, to be honest with you. But if the Hornets turn the ball over, Raptors gonna smoke them. It's that simple. It's that simple. Halt stood out to me immediately. Me as well. Me as well. Where did you find that first half ATS stats, my guy? EV Analytics. You can go to evanalytics.com. A lot of people don't want to give you their sauce. I don't really care. I make money off this shit. I don't care about giving people my sauce. You see what I'm saying? I let y'all know about Scott Foster and Zach Zarba as well. I really be giving y'all my sauce away for free, but it's all good. September. Stop playing. Stop playing with me. You better stop playing with me, girl. I'm telling you this right now. You better stop playing. Good evening, my guy, J Money. Celtics to the finals. Yes, sir. Celtics Suns finals, if you're asking me. If you're asking me, Celtics versus the Suns in the finals. Jay, I still want to bet that big bag and wait outside like you did 5 years ago with Raptors game. Yeah, I had some racks. I had 24 racks on the Celtics that day, man. You remember, you're a real one. Is Bam Adebayo really ruled out already? If he's ruled out already, then I'll go ahead and take the Cavs. Somebody else let me know about that. Y'all just let me know. Go check out Fantasy Labs real quick. Wizards versus Nets. Man, I want no parts of it, man. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't break the rest of those games down for a reason. I don't have good feels on them. I don't have good feels. I don't know what I mean, if it's a Wizards game, I'm only looking to fade them. Simple. Magic easy. I don't think the Magic gonna be so easy tomorrow. Problem is the Pistons lost Duren. But if they had Duren in there, I'd be all over Pistons in the first half. But the Magic are starting to regress. I'll let you know that right now. And they lost Jalen Suggs. He's probably going to be out. They're really thin at the point guard. They're probably going to have to start Cole Anthony. They were without Fultz. They were without Suggs. I'd be weary of the Magic tomorrow. I actually lean Pistons there. It sounds crazy, but I don't want to talk about that game. Warriors already smacked them in OKC. No, they won by like 1 or 2. They won by like 1 or 2 points. Clippers revenge tour. Be careful with that game. Clippers coming off a big win versus the Nuggets, but the Jazz just got smoked by 50. Anytime an NBA team loses by 50, you really want to back them the next game. So I couldn't wait to see who the Jazz played next. Unfortunately, it's the Clippers, but I ain't fucking with that game. I ain't gonna lie. I lean Jazz at the house. I do lean Jazz at the house, man. But that's about it, man. Bam is ruled out on Underdog Network. He's supposed to be back this game. That's crazy. Yeah, I'll tell you right now, Bam's already out, and I'll go ahead and hop on the Cavs tonight. I'll put some on them. Underdog NBA has Bam ruled out for Friday. Damn, his hip must really be fucked up. Heat plus 3.5 money line, Triple J over his points again. What do you see plus 3.5, S Dot? I know you're a fan, but them Heat finna take a L tomorrow, my brother. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to let you know that. Damn, the line went down to 1.5. Yeah, it was never up to 3.5, bro. It was never up to 3.5. The Heat was actually -1, and then it flipped to Cavs -1. The Cavs winning that game. They're getting some revenge tomorrow, my brother. I'm sorry, S Dot, but they're not getting it done. They're not getting it done. Don't come in there. Don't come here with that gay shit, man. Let me get up out of here, bro. I gotta try to get some sleep. I got a flight in the morning. I'm finna go hit this championship game. I don't know if I'm betting it. I really just want to enjoy the game, but I might have a bet on it. Who do I like in Pacers Lakers? I would take LeBron to win MVP. That's better than getting the money line for the Lakers. Lakers, right? The money line is like -150, -158. I would take LeBron to win MVP at -120. That's the smartest bet. That's the smartest bet. But I'm finna get out of here, my brothers. Finna get up out of here, man. 3 looks for me. Cavs -1. Hawks +8. Spurs first half on the fucking money line. See what I'm saying? On the money line. That's 3. That's a 3-piece for me. And on the Saturday game, I think the Warriors going to get it. I mean, not the Warriors. I think they're not fucking there. I think the Lakers get it done, but it's a little bit smarter way to go. And I kind of said this today. They want LeBron to win that first MVP. They want him to win the first tournament. They want him to win the MVP of the tournament. He's not going to get many more trophies. He's not going to probably win another championship, but he's going to win the first he's gonna win the first ever inaugural, you know what I'm saying, MVP and the trophy, my guys. So that's what I'm looking towards. Yeah, y'all gonna download the Action Network app. I wouldn't tell y'all this. I give y'all all the sauce. you need to go download the app. It's good. It's not just for NBA. Like, I know people like to bet all this other stuff. They're really good with NFL. They're really good with college football, college basketball. You go check out my guy Stuckey over there. Chris Raybon, odds maker. We got a lot of great guys over there, man. There's a lot of great guys over there. I wouldn't steer you in the wrong way, man. Y'all go check me out. Check them out. Action Network app. We notice in the patterns, man. We staying locked in. We trust in ourselves, trusting the instincts. We're staying calculated. Be calculated, make calculated decisions, and you won't have any regrets. So you can use that for sports betting. You can use that for life as well. Anything in life. If you're staying calculated and making smart decisions and calculated decisions, you won't have any regrets, man. So just use that towards your life. Ever since I've kind of adopted that motto, we've been smoking gas on this show, man. I think it's like 9 or 10 straight plays. We smoking gas right now, but I ain't gonna even mention it. Let's keep it going tomorrow. 3 looks: Cavs, Hawks, Spurs first half. I think that's 3-0 one time for the one time, man. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. I got to get up out of here. I'll be in Vegas. If you're in Vegas, hit me up. You see what I'm saying? Let's go have some fun. I'm gonna be at T-Mobile Arena on Saturday. It's all love, man. I appreciate y'all for coming through, watching the show, late night show. Let's get this cash and let's keep it going, my brothers. It's all love. It's all love, man. Hit me up. Hit me up if you're in Vegas. We out. Let's have some fun. And I'll try to do a show tomorrow, like a little game time show before the game start, man. We out, man. Let's get this cash.